Hello, my name is Peter Draws, and I am here to do some art today. This is normal, don't worry. I'm just going to draw on a page of my sketchbook with a pen, and we'll see what happens. I do have a kind of weepy eye today. I woke up and it was all blurry, and it stayed blurry for much longer than usually happens when I try to blink all my little sleepiness away. Sometimes there's a little bit of eye crusties. Do you call them eye boogers? That's a little bit disgusting. Some say the Sandman goes around and sprinkles a few grains of sand into our eyes, which I think is a little bit malicious. I'm not sure what he gets from this. At least the Tooth Fairy gets teeth. What is the Sandman? What is he up to? I haven't really read a fleshed out story tale about him, but I guess maybe I was sleeping there with my eye open all night. Maybe it was like pushed up against the pillowcase, and it was just a little bit open, so it was like a little bit dry. Or maybe, worst case scenario, this is horrifying for me to imagine. Maybe just I can imagine if one or two or maybe three of my eyelashes kind of folded down inside. It seems like eyelashes are both our eyes' biggest protectors, the biggest boons for our eyes. They do so many wonderful things for our eyes, but at the same time, if there's something bad happening to our eye, if there's any discomfort, right? It's usually because there was an eyelash in our eye. There's a lot of friendly fire going on there. Do you think this kind of thing could be... should we be... So every now and then I tug on my eyelashes a little bit, just like this, just gently, see if there's any loose ones, because maybe that keeps the loose ones from coming out at a time when you're not ready for it and falling right into your eyeball. It doesn't bother me too much. Here's a pro tip if you've never done it before. If you ever get an eyelash in your eye, take your top eyelid and pull it down over your bottom eyelid, and then just blink a few times. For some reason, once I learned this, my life changed completely, and this whole eyelash in-eye menace became less of a problem in my life, and other problems rose to the surface because this one faded into the background. It really works. It really works. Next time there's something in your eye, an eyelash or a little speck of something, before I found out about this problem, I used to just blink a lot, sit around crying. Not crying because I was sad, just because that's what your eyeball does, right? And then sometimes what was really satisfying would be to go to the bathroom, take a little bit of tissue, roll it, point it down to a tip, and then look really closely into the mirror, right? So I was 1 inch away from the mirror. However close I could get that my eyeball could still focus, and look really close to my eyeball, and then use this pointed bit of toilet paper or Kleenex or tissue or something, and then kind of pull, poke, and nudge and prod and get that thing out of my eye. And it was weird to be touching my own eye, but it was immensely satisfying at the same time. I kind of almost wanted to get something else in my eye, but I don't have to do any of that now. Now that I know the top eyelid pull over the bottom eyelid method. I have not had to do it once since I learned that. That's all I'm trying to say, all right? Anyways, I've just been blinking a lot today with one eye because I feel like I slept with that eye open, staring down into my pillow. My whole body was asleep, but that eye wide awake, staring down through my pillow, through my bed, through the floor, through the whole apartment building, into the center of the earth, wondering weird things all night. Unconsciousness is a weird thing. It bothers me that I can't even sleep right sometimes, even though it's the most effortless thing. We can only set ourselves up for sleep. Run and jump, and then it's just kind of free-falling after that. Guess we just have to make it a good run and jump, You got to be careful about telling people that you're not sleeping well, because it seems like everyone out there has about 10 or 20 different little suggestions about what you should do to sleep better. So just, if you're not sleeping well, I hope you start sleeping better, but you better not tell anybody. Otherwise, you'll never get to sleep from all the advice you're about to get. All right, I gotta go now, y'all. I've got like a little blanket pulled over me. I'm very comfy right now. Hope you're comfy. I'll see y'all around, okay? This is a fun drawing. It's a moleskin sketchbook, rotring isograph pen, and yeah. All right, goodbye. All right, see ya. All right.